Let's toss it over to KXLY4's Will Sherritt with more on last night's big wins. Will.
Aaron, in this tournament, style points go out the window. Wins are all that matter, and that's exactly what Gonzaga got last night. Today, the Zags fine-tuning on the practice court as they prepare for Iowa tomorrow in the round of 32. Sports Director Keith Osso has more from Seattle.
Welcome back to Seattle, where the Gonzaga Bulldogs got win number 1 of the NCAA tournament last night against North Dakota State in a game that they admit they were a little rusty and maybe a little overhyped because of that 10-day layoff after BYU in the WCC championship in Las Vegas. But they feel like they played well in the second half, and that should launch them into what's next.
I think that kind of 10-day break kind of made us a little bit anxious just to get out there and play. But now that we got that one out of the way, I think we'll be ready to go Sunday.
We've just been sitting and waiting. So obviously, guys were anxious, coaches were anxious, and just like with a WCC tourney, it's always good to just get down there and get that first one under your belt.
Like we threw some passes we don't normally make, but those things can be cleaned up, and it's not going to always be pretty in the NCAA tournament. It's just you just got to get to the next round. That's what we did. So now we just got to calm down a little bit and just play our game in the next game.
Coming up next for Gonzaga, the Iowa Hawkeyes, a team that looked awful impressive in their win against Davidson last night. So we're going to hear from Gonzaga all about Iowa and what to expect in that game coming up a little bit later in sports. In Seattle with the Gonzaga Bulldogs, the NCAA tournament, I'm Keith Osso, KXLY4 Sports.